So we're about to start chapter 9 of Leona's Unlucky Mission. Okay. Oh my god, I just want to get through this dumb book. So much scarlet hate. So much of it. Leona was speechless for a starsec, but a starsec was all it took for Lily to drop her tray back on the pile and flee the dining hall. Again! Leona was tempted to follow her again, but she wasn't sure that she should. She had a limited amount of time to help grant Lily's wish, yet what did Professor Eugenia Bright always say? Haste makes waste. Think things through before you act, in other words. Plus, Leona's stomach was growling. Better to see what this Wishworld cafeteria had to offer, she thought, and restore her energy. One thing was for sure, though. She'd be eating by herself. She knew there were plenty of nice wishlings on Wishworld, or so other starlings had said. But the girls at Havisham Academy so far seemed pretty unpleasant. Please. Oh, thank God. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Leona pushed her tray with her hands, though. Leona pushed her tray with her hands through the line briskly, taking a little bit of everything. Everything, that is, but the stuff labeled meatloaf, as Libby had... Libby! Why with the L names? Lily had warned her. When she saw it, it was easy to skip. She saw the wedges labeled pizza and remembered what Libby had said about it. Delicious. She took 2. Wow, you must be hungry, said someone behind her. Leona closed her eyes and sighed. Starf, she thought. Just what she needed. Yet another wishling giving her a hard time. She glanced over her shoulder to see the smiling face of one of the girls who'd almost run into her when she first arrived. But you skipped the meatloaf. Smart, I see. You got a uniform. Leona nodded. Cool. Welcome. My name's Callie. Want to sit with us? She pointed to some girls already sitting at a table nearby. Two were the other girls she'd met in the courtyard. They all waved back and smiled. Yeah, said Leona. Sure. It was still sinking in. The fact that the girl was being nice, Leona supposed she hadn't been mean at first, either, now that she thought about it. What do you want to drink? Asked the girl as they reached the beverage station. She took 2 plastic tumblers and offered Leona one. Leona would have used a nice cup of zing, but that would have had to wait until her Starland return. She remembered from Wishlings 101 the icy cold drink described as the perfect sour-sweet combination. Do they have something here called lemonade? I think... Callie's smile grew even wider. Lemonade? She said. Yes. Leona grinned. That's it. Callie pointed to a machine with a shiny picture of some kind of oblong, bright yellow fruit on it. Leona read the word splashed across the bottom. No way! Lemonade! You do have it! This is super startastic! She exclaimed. Leona filled her cup, tasted it, and then gulped most of it down and filled her cup once again. It was just as delicious as they had said. Much happier than she had been before. She followed Callie to her friend's table. Why is everyone gulping down lemonade? First Tessa, now Leona. Damn. Each girl introduced herself politely. What year are you? One named Sophia asked. Leona tried to remember. A Starmore, I think. A what? The girl wrinkled her nose and frowned. Oh, I still have so many pages left. Ooh. Okay. Leona tried again. A soft star. Do you mean a sophomore? Asked a dark-haired girl named Maya. Right, said Leona. That's it. Are you an exchange student? Callie asked. Yes. Why, yes, I am. How'd you know? I can just tell. Callie smiled. Where are you from? Sophia asked. Where am I from? Leona tried to recall Wishworld places they had learned, but her mind became a black hole. Wait, do you remember the sign on the bulletin board about what looked like a beautiful place? Spain, she said, a little more loudly than she needed to, perhaps. Wow, said Maya, looking impressed. Your English is pretty good. Thanks. It was time to change the subject. So, are any of you trying out for the town show? She asked. No. No way. They all shook their heads. Callie even made a face as she might get sick. I tried out last year, but I never will again. Why not? Talia and her friends, they've won the last 2 years, and they're not even all that good. No, Sophia helped her explain. But what they are is super mean, so that the girls either quit and drop out or get too nervous to do their best. Someone should stand up to them, said Leona. You're right, they all agreed. You're welcome to try, Callie nodded at her, but she looked doubtful of Leona's success. Not Leona, though. Her thoughts were orbiting, working to make a plan. After all, if Lily's wish was going to come true in time, Leona might have to be the one to make it happen. After they'd eaten, the girls had to head to the library to do homework, so Leona told them goodbye. She had her own work to do, and if she knew that if she didn't find Lily and get her to those auditions before they ended at 9 o'clock, making her wisher's wish come true would be impossible. She decided to go check out her new dorm room. She fished the key out of her pocket. Room 113. She found the building, Auburn Hall, and stepped inside. She paused in front of the door, then unlocked it. Leona heard the sound of a tap turning on through the bathroom door. Her roommate was taking one of those water showers, she guessed. Another reason she should go. Leona turned to enter the hall, but then something made her stop. It was another sound. A voice. Her roommate's, apparently, singing a sad, sweet song. Wow! Leona moved to her bed and stretched out on it to listen better. The girl was really good, and with every verse, her voice grew even stronger and clearer and more sure of itself. The song was catchy and easy to follow, and Leona found herself singing along. She soon stopped, though, and sat back and listened, eyes closed, as the girl hit heavenly notes Leona knew she never would. If only other starlings could hear this, she thought. Wait, she realized they could. She pulled out her Stars app, held it up, and began to record. Then the shower stopped, and unfortunately, so did the song. A starman later, the bathroom door opened. Lily! Leona gasped at the moment she saw her. She recognized her wisher at once, even with her wet hair and music note pajamas. Ah! Lily jumped back. You scared me! What are you doing here? She looked confused. Actually, I'm your new roommate, Leona told her. They put me here this afternoon. Some coincidence, huh? I sing, and so do you. She grinned. And wow, are you ever good? Lily was clearly trying not to smile at Leona's compliment, but she couldn't contain her grin. I didn't know anyone could hear me, she explained. Oh, don't apologize. Not for a second, said Leona. I believe in singing as loud as you can. I also believe that a voice like yours should be heard. Honestly, it's a gift you were born to share. Thanks, Lily blushed, but I'm not that good. Yeah, said Leona. You are, and you are crazy not to enter that talent show. So hurry, come on, let's go. At that, Lily started shaking her head. Her smile faded and her blush disappeared. What's wrong? I'm not trying out. But why not? You're so good. You'll win. That's not what those girls said. Yeah, and I hear they say that to everyone else, too. Honestly, it's time for someone to step up and show them they can't keep using bullying to win. Yeah, well, someone else will have to show them. I just can't sing in front of other people. Not all by myself. Of course you can. No, I can't, said Lily stubbornly, shaking her towel-wrapped head. Have you tried? Asked Leona. No, not really. Exactly. So you have no idea. In fact, if you tried, you'll know that all by yourself is the best way in the universe to sing, Leona declared. I don't know about that, Lily laughed, but she couldn't argue. Leona could tell that her mind was beginning to change, and not a starman too soon. Leona realized as she glanced at the clock by the bed, it was already 8:55. They only had 5 minutes left. So will you try out? Asked Leona. I'll go with you, for moral support. She reached out and took Lily's hands. Oh. Leona could feel Lily shiver. Oops, sorry, Leona said, dropping Lily's hands. That's okay. Lily rubbed her palms and wiggled her fingers. There's a lot of static in the air, I guess. Then she smiled broadly at Leona. I just can't believe I'm saying this. But yes, I'll do it. I'll try out. Just as soon as I get dressed. That's great. Leona checked the clock again. 8:56. There was barely enough time to get to the auditorium, let alone to change. She reached for Lily's hand again and held them tight in hers. You know, it's almost 9 o'clock. Why don't you just go how you are? I mean, really, what's more perfect for a singing audition than musical PJs? Lily shivered again and nodded. Sure, whatever you say. They burst in just as the final auditioner was coming off the stage. Thank you, Anaya. I have to say, you've brought your yodeling routine a long way from last year. Thanks, Miss Fraser, said the curly-haired girl. So, you'll post the results tomorrow? Correct, outside of Kettlecorn Hall. Yo! Yoo-hoo! Miss Fraser! Leona called as she guided Lily down the aisle. You have one more tryout. The music teacher turned and lifted her eyebrows in an expression of happy surprise. Lily, you're back. She checked her watch. And look at that. Just in time. She paused to sniff, her chin raised. Warm apple pie. I hope there's some left in the dining hall. The girl who was holding a flugelhorn stared at Lily as she passed. Are you wearing pajamas? She asked. Lily glanced down, then back at Leona, who simply waved her towards the stage. Just get up there and sing, Leona told her. What's wrong with pajamas? She barked at the girl. Oh, wait. Sorry. What's wrong with pajamas? She barked at the girl. Nothing. Nothing at all. I just wondered where she got them, that's all. Do you think maybe they make some with flugelhorns instead of notes? So you're going to sing? Miss Fraser asked, meanwhile, as Lily climbed onto the stage. Lily nodded. Do you need music? Lily shook her head. Well, then please go ahead, said the teacher. Hesitantly, Lily gulped down a breath. Leona smiled at her from the aisle. You can do it, she mouthed silently. It's your gift to share. Lily nodded at her, took another breath, and did. Okay, next chapter will be chapter 10. And, yeah. Hopefully we can get through the damn book before I have to start cooking.